Atlanta Motor Speedway, located about 20 miles south of downtown Atlanta in Hampton, Georgia, has come a very long way from its first race, held in 1960 and won by NASCAR legend Fireball Roberts, who also took the pole at 133 miles per hour. Spectators from that day who watched from one small grandstand or on blankets spread out on an adjacent dirt bank wouldn't begin to recognize the facility today, even down to the name. Dubbed Atlanta International Raceway when it opened, the track struggled financially through the 60s and 70s before finding a degree of stability in the 1980s. Real change came following Bruton Smith's purchase of the facility in 1990, with the transformation of Atlanta International Speedway occurring in 1997, with extensive reconfiguration that switched front and back straightaways and added a double dogleg in the new front straightaway. In the 7 intervening years, new grandstands sprouted up almost every year, a 9-story tower, Terra Place, that houses the track offices and a number of luxury condominiums. Atlanta has been a staple on the NASCAR calendar for decades. Tonight, it's the IROC Challenge Series round number 2, and it's next on HBR TV. Taking a look at the race details for tonight, 76-degree ambient temperature, very dry actually, 26% humidity, clear skies, barely any breeze at 2 miles per hour, and then the important part, track temperature at 106 degrees Fahrenheit. It's not the hottest, but again, this place as abrasive as it is, we'll have to see how it affects the drivers here tonight. Practice just about wrapped up here at the Speedway. Aaron Smith, to no one's surprise, fastest on the board, 30.60. And then it's the 3 of Brian McCann, about a 10th shy. Then Ryan Honeycutt, Kevin McCann, and then the 32 machine of Garrett Johnston rounding out the top 5 in the practice session. We are just 5 seconds shy of closing that session out before we jump right into our qualifying effort to set the field for tonight's race. Little more race details to talk about tonight. Of course, 2 tire sets over the wall. 1 set, of course, bolted on. Those are the change sets over the wall that we talk about. And a 65% fuel capacity. That's the max they can get into the car. So fuel strategy could come into play here tonight. We shall see it, as well as the tire strategy. 80 laps around this place on just 2 sets, effectively 3 sets of tires. That's going to be tough to manage. Driver is already parked on the pit lane here. We'll see who decides to roll first. Looks like Aaron Smith, again, fastest in practice. We'll watch him as he rolls. See what kind of lap time Aaron can lay down. We expect it to be fast. Takes the green flag. Again, apologies, just reloading the paint textures here. Having a little bit of issue with the overlay, but it's been corrected, so we're all good there. Aaron Smith out of Hollywood, South Carolina. Man, listen to that thing just wind right up into the RPM range. Running the high lane here. Interesting tidbit here on the race setup tonight. Of course, we're at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the old version. Smith goes 30.712. We're going to stick with him here for a second lap. They're running the Texas Motor Speedway setup in the car. It's not necessarily a bad thing. In fact, I'm sure the drivers and admins have tested it prior to making that call. Of course, the racetrack's very similar to one another. But possibly finding that this one just handles a little bit better. Smith back into the dogleg here to complete lap number 2. Crosses the stripe, and it's faster. 30.661 for Aaron Smith. A good time to beat here to start things off. Brian McCann about a 10th shy in qualifying. In fact, that might not be accurate. We're going to reload it once again as we watch Kevin McCann put a 750 up on the board. He goes P2, so the 33 Having some issues here with the timing tower, so my apologies for that. Hopefully we can get that squared away. Kyle Pendergraph just finishing up his qualifying effort here. A 31.237 was lap 1. Lap 2, 31.109. Parks him 13th on the grid. Adam Johnson on the Speedway, a 31.336 his first time around. Lap 2 for Johnson, 31.133. So far, just about everybody we've watched has picked up on their second lap. John Osborne picked up a top 3 last week at Daytona. In a thrilling finish. If you guys didn't see it, go back and watch it on HBR TV. YouTube.com/@HBR TV1. Check out that finish. Aaron Smith taking the win while the rest of the field just wads it up. Not sure what Osborne's trying to do here, if he's just trying to start from the back. He runs a 38.326, doesn't take a time the second lap. Might be some strategy involved here. Chris Wally finishing up his first lap, 31.023. Lap 2 for Wally, it's quick, 30.965, puts him 12th. Four drivers so far opting not to take a time. Josh Funkhauser, Trevor Quick, Matt Kopp, Doug Wysocki. And John Osborne, kind of a hybrid of the two, took one lap and then called it quits. And that's going to wrap it up here. We're going to go, looks like, to a warm-up session, so we're going to jump out, take a quick break. We'll be back after this. Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is your one source for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipments, auto transport shipments, full-service in-house brokerage, drop-lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers, facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics, LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC Series, Kyle Steffens, UMP Modified and Silver Crown Driver, and Gordy Gundaker, World of Outlaws Late Model. Visit us at spartan-logistics.net or find us on Facebook.
R&R Racewear, your source to all custom racewear apparel needs, and home to iRacing apparel. Check it out today at rnrracewear.com.
I met Marcos Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. We needed sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always the first one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
just don't know where that baby of mine. Well, I just don't know. Have mercy, brother.
R&R Racewear, your source to all custom racewear apparel needs, and home to iRacing apparel. Check it out today at rnrracewear.com.
Spartan Transportation and Spartan Logistic Management is your one source for all your shipping needs. 53-foot dry van shipments, auto transport shipments, full-service in-house brokerage, drop-lot facilities, just-in-time deliveries to all auto manufacturers, facilities in St. Louis, Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri, and Indianapolis, Indiana. Spartan Logistics, LLC, proud sponsor of the IROC Series, Kyle Steffens, UMP Modified and Silver Crown Driver, and Gordy Gundaker, World of Outlaws Late Model. Visit us at spartan-logistics.net or find us on Facebook. Checkered flag. Contact and Brian Rose wins it. A photo finish at the line. Oh, we got a wreck. Will Hewitt's through the trial for the final time, and oh, they're wrecking. Big trouble. Vincent Short sneaks through, and I think Short